Hello world, my name is Keon, and I'm about to play BioShock. Now the reason I'm playing BioShock is because BioShock Infinite coming out later this month. Also, real quick heads up, I'm sick, but I'm also on vacation, so I figured this is the best time to do it. Why I got sick on my vacation, I don't know. Maybe God doesn't like me at the moment, who knows. But I'm going to set the timer. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Thank you, buddy. So, we're going to be playing this for 25 minutes. Now before we get inside of here, I'm going to let you know that I'll be doing commentary. This isn't just a playthrough, but I'm going to try to... The purpose behind these is so that people who haven't had the pleasure of playing the games kind of get the backstory on why the first BioShock is such an amazing game. The second one's great too, and I'll be playing that one once I'm done with this one. But to me, it wasn't as great as the first one. I think the two biggest reasons why it wasn't as great as the first one is because, one, you know, in the first one, it's like the first time you see Rapture, the place where BioShock takes place. And it's just mind-blowing. It's like, whoa, this place is bananas. But two, also, I don't think the villain, or villainess I should say, was as formidable. In this one we have... Well, actually, you know what? I really can't talk about the villain in this one without giving too much away. So let's play. I'm going to lower the volume for everything except the voiceover volume. I'm going to try to be quiet when other people are talking or when I find journal entries. I most likely will not be finding all of the journal entries. That's just going to be honest with you because I won't be really looking for them. Going to enable subtitles and art subtitles so you can read all this ish. And I'm going to disable Vita chambers. Now, I'm playing on my PC. I originally bought this game for the 360, which is why I'll be using 360 controls because it's just easier for me. But on the 360, they added an achievement where when you... Gotta use 360 controls. If you play the game on hard... Actually, I don't know if it's hard or not, but if you beat the game without using Vita chambers, you get an achievement. It's a weird achievement because you can literally save at any moment in this game. I'm gonna leave that where it is. I'm gonna play on hard. I could play on normal just to get through it, but I kind of want to be, you know, I want to enjoy this, and I want to feel moments of tension. Also, you guys gotta remind me to save every now and then, because that could be a pain in the ass. Okay, so let's watch. 1960, Mid-Atlantic. My goodness, I sound so nasally right now.
I'm sorry, did you need some?
They told me.
I'll get it right.
Son, you're special. You were born to do great things.
Potato.
You know what? They were right.
And here we see the BioShock symbol, logo, gradually corroding over time, as things underwater left unmaintained would do. Now, when I first played BioShock, I bought it as a demo. I didn't buy it as a demo. I downloaded the demo for 360. Mind you, this game came out... Damn, when did it come out? I want to say 5 years ago. 5 years ago. I was in college. And I was playing the demo. It ran a little bit better than this because I have a really crappy graphics card. Oh, good news! Computer's almost done. But anyway, as I was playing the demo, I got to this part, and I'm not moving. This is exactly what happened in the demo. I was sitting here for like a minute. I'm like, okay, when's this cutscene gonna be over? Because it looked so good, I didn't believe that it was actual live gameplay, and so I grabbed my controller and I'm like, yeah, it said use LS to move, and I'm like, the hell? And I'm like, okay, this is the most gorgeous game I've ever seen, ever. And it still holds up pretty well today. Now, it's not, you know, Crisis level beautiful, but what makes this game beautiful is that it understands the limitations and it makes it work in a really good looking artistic way. Crisis, man, Crisis, the original Crisis was not optimized worth a damn. Crisis 2 one's better than Crisis 1. Like, and looks better, in my opinion. But that's just opinions. But we're not here to talk about Crisis, we're here to talk about BioShock. Now, I also have System Shock 2. That game I have not played at all. But it's kind of like a spiritual predecessor to this game. So I will be doing gameplay on that. And for those of y'all who played it, but you want to see how somebody who's never played the game enjoys it, feel free to follow along. I will tell you this, I played like 5 minutes of it just to figure out, you know, the controls and whatnot. You could only move forward. That kind of threw me off. I didn't like that at first, but okay, so we're descending. You can see a bunch of what's the word? I think it's called metro art, where it's just very like blocky and sculptural and whatnot. No gods, no kings, only men. And there is a picture, no, a sculpture, a bronze sculpture of Andrew Ryan. Again, the art in this game is really well done, and it's one of the reasons why I'm really looking forward to BioShock Infinite. I should also mention that the 360 controller I'm using isn't a Microsoft controller, it's a Razer controller, tournament controller. I don't know how the hell these things work. My brother bought this. I don't use it, but there's a lot of buttons on here. Don't know what they do. Oh, introductory video. Oh, another thing I should mention, there are no cutscenes in this game at all. There are scenes that they don't allow you to interact with, but that's not cutscene.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture.
And this is where we see the city. We're going there.
A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
Listen to the shit he says, where the scientist will not be constrained by petty morality. What kind of stuff did that tell you? Like right off the bat. This man, he's a logical fellow. But he's not very emotional. Actually, I take that back. He's not very... Damn, my vocabulary's failing me now. He knows right from wrong, but he also knows that when something needs to be done, not to let emotions get in the way. And here's where we see Plasmid for telekinesis. Plasmids are what make this game awesome. I kid. Plasmids are one of the things that makes this game awesome. There are a lot of things that make this game awesome, but that's one of the things. Oh man, I'm having a really hard time talking now.
Just one more minute. The spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
Again, listen and read everything that's said.
Please, lady. I didn't mean no trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. Give me my gun.
So there we see a taste of what's going to happen in this place. We haven't even stepped foot in the city yet, and we see somebody get killed right before our eyes.
Is it someone new?
Now, when I was playing the demo for this game, I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't know. I didn't expect to be creeped the hell out. This part was scary to me. And other parts in this game are really creepy, like genuinely creepy. I'll let you know those parts as I come across them, if I come across them.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
Now, I've never read the book.
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
I'll wrap you in a sheet.
Just a bit more. How do you like that, sister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something?
Crowbar.
Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
I like how you said crowbar. Pretty sure that's a reference to Half-Life. Pretty sure. Everything's a reference to Half-Life. But yeah, as I was saying, the man's name, Atlas, might be a reference to the book Atlas Shrugged, but I never read it, nor have I seen the movie.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Alright, so here's combat. Melee combat. I'm trying to aim for the head. There we go. Dodge, bob and weave. Damn it! Ah, and there we go. I think he's dead. So that's the other thing that creeps me out about this game. There are the 1950s child-like thing. I don't like their voices. They creep me the hell out. So that creeps me out. But yeah, as you can tell, this has got like a very old school art style. Have you ever seen the movie Metropolis, I think it's called? It's got a similar art style. So here we get our first Plasmid, Electrobolt. Also, one thing I admire about this game is it was made with the Unreal Engine. I'm a big Unreal Engine fan, and they do a lot of things in this game that I haven't figured out how to do yet.
Your genetic code is being rewritten.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering what the hell I mean by that, I have the knowledge to make games. I'd love to say I make games, but I haven't made a game yet. But I know how to make one. If that means anything.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him.
So, splicers.
Let's buck. Weak. You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow always has been.
Look at his face. It's disfigured badly.
See you floating.
That's due to their drug addiction. More on that in a second. This is a big daddy. These guys are awesome. Here's another thing that creeps me the hell out.
It's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly.
She sees
Wait a
Adam.
minute. He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
So yeah, creepy.
You alright, boyo? First time Plasmid's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
See, I was trying to use the PC controls to play this, and it was too complex for me. I don't know why. Oh, this also blew my mind. Again, back in 2007, you didn't see water effects like that. Now it's probably like, you know, nothing, but back in the day, this was amazing. Still is pretty amazing. Like right here, that looks awesome. But enough about that. So basically, plasmids give people powers and abilities. If you OD on it, they could mess you. They can mess you up physically, as you saw with their deformed faces. This is a Vita chamber. What happens is when I die, I come back to this thing. It only works for me for some reason. They explain that later on in the story. That's the reason why you don't see
Give him the combo. Zap him, then whack him.
Zap him, then whack him.
Remember, the 1-2
1-2
punch.
punch. Alright, well, I'm gonna save real quick because I don't have any what? I'm gonna save right here. Yeah, baby. Override that existing save. Oh, that was quick. So yeah, that's one pro to playing on the PC. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, lag. Eat it, kid. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, there's there's a lot of corpses in this game, and one thing about most of them is that they're all still fully dynamic. So once you get to telekinesis plasmid, it's just fun to use them as weapons. Now, I'm not sure if you could do it in this game. I know you could do it in BioShock 2, but you can't pick up living people with telekinesis. Only dead people, but it's still fun when you can't pick up living people.
Stop! I'm gonna show you what it's.
My goodness, why you no die? Golly. So as you can tell, I'm having a little bit of trouble right now.
Tell Ryan I'm sorry. No.
I still don't know what happened there. I think they're just trying to scare you.
You want some of this?
He's on fire, and his main goal is to kill me. Why? Because he's a splicer. He's a crazy splicer. These drugs. What was it? Okay, yeah. So they strategically named the two substances Adam and Eve. Eve is what is used to power our plasmids, and Adam is the currency used to purchase and upgrade our plasmids. Adam is abstracted from. Did I say that right? Abstracted?
I've got a family.
Holy crap, I don't think I got that
need
right.
to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
So Atlas wants us to find his family. But as I was saying,
You're gonna be alone.
Adam can only be retrieved from the bodies of the dead via Little Sisters. So Little Sisters carry a lot of Adam on them. That being said, everybody wants to get their hands on some Adam, so people would attack the Little Sisters. It doesn't matter that they're little girls. These people are crazy. They're drug addicts. So
This is happening before.
they would attack the Little Sisters. That's where the Big Daddies come in. The Big Daddies are there to protect the Little Sisters.
Why is it today?
So people won't attack them as easily. Can Big Daddies be killed? Yes. Can he be killed easily? No. They're like little mini bosses, and I love it. So here is another creepy thing. Woman's crying about her baby. Just gonna sneak up on her real quick. I'm sorry to hear about your gun.
Plasmid's changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it.
That is not the button I wanted to use.
Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
So I'm going to try to conserve ammo. Now, this isn't a survival horror game in the sense where you gotta scrap for ammo. In fact, as you progress, if you upgrade right, finding resources will be a breeze. But that being said, I don't like wasting everything. You can drink and stuff, but it'll like get you drunk, and yeah, that happens. It's a nice little feature, but I don't think it's worth it. So here's one such instance where I think using. There we go. Charlie.
Charlie, where you going? No.
She's so Jersey.
Charlie.
Oh. she blows. Now, as the game, again, a lot of things get better as the game progresses. My goodness, I messed you up. Like, combat, for one, gets a lot better as you progress because you get more plasmids. I will go out and say that combat in the second one is much better. I think that's probably one of the few things that are better in the second one. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go out on the record and say that the second one was not a bad game by any means. It had a weird multiplayer, which was actually kind of fun, but it wasn't like, you know, Halo or what's it called, Gears of War fun, but it was pretty fun. Now, these are journals. These are what you kind of need to get the backstory behind the world of Rapture. Otherwise, you're just going to be kind of lost. So, here we see that there's a New Year's Eve party that happened, and somebody's going to talk about it, so I'm going to be quiet now.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out, and you're stuck in Festus, working. Imagine my surprise. I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
So, as you can tell from that journal entry, things were going great at the party. A chick was waiting for Andrew Ryan.
Diamond will fix me. Everything will work out.
See, that's
Just
creepy.
you wait.
Shiva. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. So, here's one thing about the game that's always weirded me out. This. I don't get this. This reminds me of Pulp Fiction. It's like light right in front of it, but you don't know what's inside of it. So, if I remember correctly, about to show off another awesome feature in this game that is improved upon in the second one.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the Electrobolt.
So using electricity and water, you can shock multiple people. That being said, you can also screw yourself up. Redhead. Okay, he's supposed to have a gun. Ooh. That's another thing I could not figure out how to do in the Unreal Engine. How to get people to float. Like dead bodies to float. Or anything to float for that matter. But I guess I didn't spend enough time. There was a water volume in there. But anyways, I'm rambling. Okay, so time to progress. Clear everything in here.
So was Grace.
Ah, how the hell did I miss that? Now, one thing you'll see me doing a lot is like if I know what the correct route is, I will go back and double check another route. Because one, you want to try to, oh, hold on.
I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
Yes, those are ghosts. No, they're not spirits. It's hard to explain, but it's like, you know what? Actually, I can't explain it because I can forget exactly what they are. I think it's because you're using plasmids. I think. Oh, you can, wow. I did not know you could do that. Had this game for 5 years. Did not know you could break bottles. Other journal entry.
Hey Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
I just realized there's an arrow. I forgot about that guy.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
The arrow's there just in case you get lost, which can happen.
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm gonna have to cut it short here. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time. Comment, critique, and subscribe.
Everybody needs
it's about to get good. It's about to get good. See you next time. Bye.